Hello again and welcome back, or welcome along to the channel. Jayhuahua here, Sunderland on the road to glory, and boys, we're going back to Paris. Get your passports. So after that 10-goal thriller against Liverpool in the Carabao Cup final, we played Derby County in the 5th round of the FA Cup, and it was a formality. De Silva, Sleacher from the spot, Innocenti, another goal for Innocenti from right back, and Sleacher once again from the spot. A 4.44 XG, 4 goals scored, all the fours. 4. Then we followed that up with a 1-1 draw against Manchester United. We played better than them. I don't know how they got a 1.21 XG with only one shot on target. I mean, their goal was a bit, wasn't it? De Los Santos put us ahead. I think from a free kick. Disappointing anyway. They're not. We bounced back. West Ham. And look at this. Look at the sea of green. Absolute phenomenal scenes. Sander Mass with a goal, with a great assist from Innocenti. Al-Bashi popped up with a finish. Lorenzo Luca with another goal this season, and he set one up for De Los Santos 4-1 at half time. Luca then missed a penalty in the second half, and there was no other real highlights to speak of. Another 4.71 XG. We're creating. I mean, we're sort of about where our XG is. Should we be scoring more? We then had the second leg against Borussia Dortmund, which, 2-1. Gio Reyna against his former club and then Sleacher from the spot. Like, we were already 4-0 up from the first leg, so it was a formality. Quarter-final against Tottenham, Buenaventura, early doors. Jayhuahua equalised for Tottenham. This guy was on my radar, and I'm actually really livid I didn't buy him. 8.5 million, I think his release clause was. 8.25 million, my mistake. He's now worth 158 to 207 million. He's only getting paid a pittance. Look at his potential. He's got great speed. He's a good player. I think I didn't get him because I'm not playing a right winger, and I don't think I want to play him up front with 9 finishing. 20 goals in 35 caps for Algeria. Jayhuahua may be the one that got away. But anyway, he scored, but then De Los Santos and Wu managed to make it 3-1 in the second half, and we got there. 1.46 XG, only 5 shots on target. The defence played better than anywhere else, really. The only players that got a bit of green were my goal scorers and assisters going forward. And then most recently, we just played Fulham in the league. We've won 5-2. Benjamin Sesko in the first minute, De Los Santos, Sesko, Reyna, and then Sesko rounds off his hat-trick in fantastic fashion, which is now his 10th of the season. So in 31 games, 12 of them off the bench to be fair, he's only scored 10 goals. He's been pretty poor this season as Sesko. His statistics don't tell you he's been poor. He's still getting a 7.36 in the league, but I've been disappointed with him. But we are top of the league by 5 points. We are on 80 points in the league. With 7 games left, our highest ever points total was 88 points. 86 points won the league last season. I don't think 86 is going to win it this season. City can get to 96. I'm hoping to get over 90 points. I could, if I won every game, get 101 points. We should be well over 100 goals, and our goal difference, should it come down to goal difference again, we should be in the driving seat. However, Mateus Nascimento's top goal scorer, Lorenzo Luca, has got 21. He's got 33 in 33 in all competitions, 2 of those off the bench as well. He's been phenomenal this season, Luca. 31 years old. He's got a new contract to 2035, £250,000 a week, and he's well worth it. He's earned that. Lorenzo, player of the save. But we are here for the double header against PSG, and then we're going to turn it into a triple header because we've got Brentford in the FA Cup semi-final. If we quickly look at the semi-finals of the FA Cup, Brentford, a championship side, we should beat them. Aston Villa versus Fulham. Aston Villa this season are 5th. Fulham are 9th. So Fulham are doing well. But I'm thinking it could be Aston Villa versus us in the final again. If we look at the past winners, Aston Villa did beat us in the final last season. So a bit of redemption. So I'm hoping Aston Villa win and I'm hoping we win. Anyway, let's go forward 4 days to the PSG game. I'm struggling at fullback. Vanderlei Celso is just unregistered for everything and not unregistered in the Premier League. So I literally can't play him. Can't register him outside the window. I'm having an absolute mare. Oh, we're at home first. I prefer to be home in the second leg, to be honest. So Jawad Morello for Benjamin Sesko is something that Miroslav Klose wants to do. Jawad Morello has been free scoring this season. De Silva hasn't scored brilliantly, but I have played him in the attacking midfield role a few times. So Benny Sesko is not going to play, but Lorenzo Luca is. And you know what? So's Gio Reyna. Look at all this. Look at the green. Look at the green. I'm going to play Busari and Scalvini, even though I'd like Mané to play. Here we go. Anyway, the first leg of the quarter-final against PSG. Here we go then. Magnan, Stipic, Hakimi, Frenkie de Jong. Plays it long. Busari nods it back to Donnarumma. Donnarumma against his former club. Guerrero. Long ball. Jawad Morello now. Can he find Luca? He can't. I was going to say he can. He tried. Adeyemi. A long-term target for me. He wanted to leave and come to me. PSG would not let him leave. Is he still unhappy? He's probably not. Mendes. Sancho. João Felix. He's really good. He's not a transfer listed by request. Yeah. So he's put all that behind him. Much like Buenaventura did. Okay, so here we go. De Jong. Mendes now. Agume. Mendes. Oh. Tell you what, they've had the better of it. I'm going to demand more. We haven't had enough possession. Guerrero now. Ancelotti. Guerrero. De Los Santos. Ancelotti. Oh, Scalvini brilliantly. Guerrero. Can he find someone in the box? What is that? Oh, rubbish. Guerrero now with the header. Busari. Scalvini. Bellingham. Ancelotti. Reyna. This is it. Guerrero. Find someone. Whip it across. De Los Santos. 13 for the season for him. He has been phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. And I demanded more, and they gave me more. First shot on target against the run of play, you would say. PSG had the better of it in this opening half an hour. But we've got the goal. Bellingham with the interception now. Nicely played. Jawad Morello takes a sting out of it, I suppose. Not sure what all that was, but we've got the ball back. It's now through to Morello, who has scored. We've gone to VAR. Initial instinct is that's going to count. It does count. 2-0. Come on. And we've looked shaky early doors, but all of a sudden we find ourselves 2-0 in the lead. And I think, if memory serves me correctly, when we had the PSG in the semis, I think we had a very tight first leg when we were at home, and then second leg, I think we might have won like 4 or 5-1 away. I'd have to go back and look, or someone who's been binging this series could tell me. Let me know in the comments below if you remember. Anyway, here's De Los Santos. Morello now. Can he find Luca? No. Finds Bellingham instead. Antonotti now. Bellingham. Oh, Innocenti. Oh, this is just beautiful football. Morello. 3-0. And it is game over. We could be in the Champions League semi-final again. Have we ever not won the Champions League when we've been in it? I think the first season we got in it, I think we won it. Unexpectedly. I'll tell you that. Oh, what a block. Antonotti. Oh, the lanky Pirlo. Nuno Mendes now. Across. Adeyemi. Cleared. De Jong now. Hakimi. Still not at the end of the highlight. João Felix. Off the bar. Donnarumma rooted to the spot. Let's get to half time. Reina now. Ooh. Luca can't get his head on it. João Felix gets there. Oh, Sancho. Great counter from PSG here. Can they do? We've regrouped pretty well. Wide. It's been pretty even. 3-0 flatters us. 3-0 very much flatters us. But that's okay. We haven't got to worry too much about fitness because we've got no game in between. The next game is against PSG in the second leg, so don't have to worry too much about fitness. However, I am going to make a change. I'm going to bring on De Silva for Luca. And then David Lind for Bellingham, who's not playing great. I just can't bring I haven't got a player to bring on at fullback. So we're only going to make the two changes for now. Maybe we can make another change in 10, 15 minutes. David Lind now. Reina. Antonotti. David Lind. Harry Busari. David Lind. Off the bench. Involved in the action. That should have been a hat-trick. Morello. I've left you on to get your hat-trick. Abysmal. Antonotti. Could have been 4. Maybe should have been. I'm going to bring Reina off. I'm going to bring Benaventura on. Keep him happy. Give him 20 minutes. Show us what you can do, Osvaldo. Prove me wrong. That you're an overhyped, overinflated attribute. Let down. Here come PSG now. Oh, it's a goal for Robert Volkers. All of a sudden, it looks less secure. De Los Santos now. Oh, God. Don't let them get another. David Lind. Oh, what a player. What a player. Is there anything David Lind can't do? Benaventura. Great ball. De Silva. What a goal. What a goal. How satisfying is that? Substitute 1, David Lind. Makes the tackle interception. Then he's at the heart of it being played about. Buenaventura, the other sub, slots it through. What a weighted ball. And De Silva, the third sub, bang. Beautiful dink. Amazing. 4-1. Huge comfort blanket yet again. Innocenti now. David Lind. Antonotti. It's 4 for Morello, really. Morello. Guerrero. Morello. David Lind with the assist. Down the right. Whips it in. Hat-trick for Jawad Morello. Finally gets his hat-trick and it's 5-1. City have drawn against Milan. Come on, Milan. I can't be bothered. I want to play someone foreign. I don't want to be playing an English team in the final. If we played in the final, Arsenal, Milan, and City in Champions Leagues. So every season we've been in the Champions League, we have won it. We've won it 3 times and we're in the quarterfinal now currently. Should be in the semis. Anyway, let's get to the PSG second leg. Wait. Man City have lost to Leeds. 10-man Leeds. Which means we've got a game in hand and 5 points clear. The title is in our hands. Oh, it is. Why have we not had a game in between this quarter-final? We're going to have such a busy end to the season, which really is concerning. Hey. Chorian's injured. Walter Leonardo's injured. Oh, we are just suffering in the fullback position. Anyway, the away leg, we are playing a slightly changed team. Innocenti's starting. Parnesis is going to play at right back. Scalvini and Wu at centre half. Albishi, Mass and Lind in the midfield 3. Buenaventura and then Marco and De Silva up front. Iosu Marco, he has scored 7 this season. 14 appearances off the bench. Only 8 starts. He's not featured as much as he would have liked. But he's not pissed and whinged about it. Fair play, Iosu. Alright, anyway. Get out there and let's get this game wrapped up so we can get into the Brentford match. Marco. Sandermas now. Oh. We are 5-1 up. At what point will this become concerning? If they score a couple of early goals, they've missed that in the first minute. If they'd scored that, all of a sudden, nerves. Albishi now. Buenaventura, get rid of that ball. Parnesis, David Lind. Oh, what a pass. Innocenti in acres of space. Sandermas now. Back to Innocenti. Marco scores. I thought that was a goal from Innocenti. I thought he just rifled it into the top corner. It was like he shot and Marco's got his head on it. Goal disallowed. What happened here then? Innocenti. Whacks it. Oh, and he just hits Marco. Get out of the way, Marco. David Lynn nods it clear. Marco, that's yours. Marco wins it. Got no one with him. What can he do? Brilliant. Oh, goes and wins a corner. Iosu. Buenaventura now. Oh, De Silva. Couldn't get there. Adeyemi bursting through. And it's a goal. Yeremy Pino. 7.5 minutes in. Can you believe it's only 7.5 minutes into this match? How many highlights has there been? We're now 9 minutes in. This is going to take about 3 days, this match. Get it. Well done, Donnarumma. Innocenti now. Good ball. Iosu Marco. De Silva. Buenaventura. Corner comes in. David Lynn now. Buenaventura. Is he offside? He was offside. Oh, that could be a linesman. Rubbish. Okay, I demanded more. And they hate it because, of course, we're 5-2 up. Oh, God, I hate the aggregate sort of mindset of the players. Because we're 1-0 down, technically, in this match. You can't praise them. Adeyemi. Great save by Donnarumma. So we're 33 minutes in now, so a lot of time has passed without any highlights. So I'm feeling a bit better. Erling Haaland scored for Man City. Agume, woo, back to Donnarumma, who gets rid, but quite poor. Oh, his end of highlight, fine. Half time, 1-0 down. Got shots on target so far, so I'm happy. Fine. De Silva's not playing great, so I'm going to bring him off for Sesko. Yeah, play Sesko there. Benavides playing alright. Mas, Bashir, Lind. Innocenti's playing poor. Scalvini's having a shocker. And Lazar's coming on. Right, two changes halfway through this second leg. We are still 3 goals to the good. We've all got big smiley faces. Carnesis. Buenaventura. I'm pretty confident with where we're at. Marco now. Lind. Mas. Marco! Oh, Yoso. I don't know who I'm trying to convince, me or you guys, that I'm not nervous, but I'm sweating. Oh, Milan have pulled it back. It's 1-1 against City. That could be big for their fitness. Like they're on their knees in terms of the league title race. They need huge favours from other teams, and they have to be perfect from now on. Sander Mas. Oh, you're better than that, Sander. You are better than that. Milan are winning. Get City out of that Champions League. Or do I want them in it so they're tired because of the semis? I think we've got enough. The only problem we've got is fullbacks. Buenaventura now. Benny Sesko. 80th minute. We're still 1-0 down. That's fine. I'll sit you 3-2 up. Bloody hell. You know what? We've not lost in over 30 games. I could really do with an equaliser. We've got a Champions League record as well of not losing in however many games. Like 2 years. So this we could do with an equaliser here. Please. It's annoying. That is annoying. I handle a 2-legged tie. There's no point pissing and whinging about it. So we've got City in the semi-final of the Champions League. So that'll be a great episode. Playing City again. We've got Aston Villa and Chelsea in between. What we're probably going to do is probably going to bring you the City game with one of those in the middle. Probably both of them actually, because we're closing in on the league title. We probably won't need a triple header at the end. Might do City, Villa, Chelsea, and then City, Leeds, maybe Everton. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, we've still got Brentford to go in this episode. Settle down, gang. You're going nowhere. You can if you want, but I'd rather you didn't. What's this? We just had a fucking week off in between the PSG game and then they give us this bollocks. Good job we're 5 points clear with the game in hand. I can almost afford to lose one of these. It's not like it's 2 easy games either. Bloody hell. Nice of being successful, eh? What a terrible, terrible bit of scheduling that is. I'm fuming at that. Could have had one of these games just in the week previous. Or they've moved. Why have they moved it from there to... I'm pointing at the screen. Look at this. What is this? Oh. What is this? Look, they've moved it from here to here. Hopefully, we'll have got it wrapped up by then. Bournemouth, last day of the season. Where are Bournemouth? Like relegated. No, I'm going to play Sesko. I want to play Luca and Morello against Arsenal in a couple of days. I want to play Bellingham, De Los Santos, and Loris Antinotti. So I'm going to play Tom Benz. And actually, no, I'm going to play Sleacher. Oops. And I'm going to put Benz there. Albishy. Think that'll do? For our schedule, we've got Arsenal, who are 9th, Southampton, who are 11th, Chelsea, who are 6th, Leeds 18th, Everton 7th, Aston Villa 4th. We've not got the easiest of run-ins. Who've they got? They've also got Arsenal. Not attending that. They've also got Everton. They've also got Villa. Oh, they've got Liverpool as well. Tottenham, Leicester. I'd say our run-in's easier, to be honest. I'd take our run-in over theirs. They've got Villa, Arsenal, and Liverpool, whereas I've just got Arsenal and Villa. I'm quite confident with this team. Yeah, it's not the strongest 11. We are playing Brentford. Bournemouth. Brentford. No, we are playing Brentford, who are in the Championship. We should win this. Should being the operative word. We've got the early encouragement out there. Carnesis wins the ball. Scalvini. Sleacher now. De Silva. Great ball. Iosu Marco. Can he score? He's brought down by Adja. Now. That's not even going to be a card. Penalty awarded. Sleacher now. Can he knock it in? We need this. Should be a formality this game, but the longer it goes without scoring, the more nervy it gets. They'll be up for it. Chance for an FA Cup final from the Championship. You better believe they'll be up for it. De Silva now whips the corner in. Benny Sesko 2-0. 7.5 minutes in, and we are almost home and dry already. And Benzer's got a knock. Potential foot injury. Can stay on, so it's only going to be a bruised foot. De Silva, another corner. Benny Sesko, same again. 3-0. And it's De Silva who's having a stormer. Because he set Marco on his way, who won the penalty. Just over half an hour in. Tom Benz now. Sesko. I could bring Benz off, but for who? David? I don't know who I'm going to bring him off for. I almost want to risk him. I'd rather save the legs of somebody else. It's Marco with a header this time. It's another corner from De Silva. They've got no answer for that. Have they got someone who's like 5'5" at this near post? Saw you defending out Brentford. You've made this far too easy for me. Marco now. De Silva deserves a goal, gets a goal. An assist for Marco, and Alexandro De Silva has been on fire in this game. I almost want to bring him off and rest him for the Arsenal game. But he wouldn't be on corners, would he? That's where a lot of his inflated attributes have come from. Anyway, 5-0. And we've won it back. Sleacher, back to Mané. Passes it to Donnarumma. Galvini, Carnesis now. Sesko. Marco. Oh, great touch. Not the best finish. De Silva. Will Alves with a near post header. So we haven't learned the lesson from Brentford's misfortune at the back. We have done the same. Can we hit back? Yes, we can. It's the battle of the near posts, and De Silva with another assist, and Ben Sesko with his hat trick. Control C, Control V, bang. I will play De Los Santos instead of Tom Ben. Wants to stay on, but the injury is hampering him. Just don't want someone getting more seriously injured. For the longevity of Tom's career. I don't think he's going to make the grade. I think he'd make the grade with me. I don't think they're going to keep him. I think they're going to let him go. Marco now. It's another goal. 28 seconds into the second half. It's 7-1. All those nerves are gone. The thing is, right, it's interesting who they will sell. Because some of the players will leave. It's who they get rid of early doors. I'm so interested to see how they fare. 7-2. What is this defending? And it's where they sell them to as well. If they sell a couple of these players to Premier League rivals, I'll be honest with you, some of them are only worth like 40, 50 million, and they would be a bargain. Like, 2 or 3 of our players going to Premier League rival could really set them apart and put them in the title picture. Especially with my team not being managed properly. 8-2 now. Yosu Marco with his hat-trick. So we've had 2 hat-tricks. This Silva's got a knock. Yeah. We're going Antinotti. There we go. And it's finished 8-2. That's the end of that game. And that's the end of this episode. So, we will be back for the Man City doubleheader with... We've got Arsenal and Southampton next. Then we'll have Man City, Chelsea, Man City in the next episode. And we'll decide what we're doing for the final 4 games of the season. So yeah, thanks for watching. If you haven't already, please do subscribe to the channel. If you've got to this point of the video and you're not subscribed, come on. Come on, this is easily an over half an hour episode. I've been recording 45 minutes. There's no way I've got 15 minutes of fluff in there. Anyway, take care, gang, and I will see you very soon for the Champions League semi-final against City.